Hello, this is Darice, and welcome back to Moonlifeastro. And if you're new, welcome to the channel. We talk about the astrological transits here on this channel and phases of the moon and how you can apply it to building your business, growing your business, being a creative visionary, solopreneur. And for this week, we're going to get into the upcoming astrology for the week of July 16th through the 23rd. We have a few things happening. We have Venus sextiling Mercury. Mercury will be turning retrograde. I have a separate video on that. I put that up yesterday. And the North Node in an opposition. Venus will square the North Node. The Sun will enter Leo, bringing us into officially Leo season. And then we're going to have the Sun sextile Uranus and Venus square Mars. And don't worry, I'm going to get into it. I'm going to break it all down for you. Grade, some of the tension with Venus, North Node, and the Mars. And let's go briefly into the Mercury retrograde. Mercury will be stationing retrograde July 18th at 12:44 a.m. Eastern Time. When Mercury goes retrograde in Leo, this is an excellent time to really rewire your voice, work on your confidence and your creative messaging. During any Mercury retrograde, you can expect mental fog, tech issues. Sometimes an added bonus to a Mercury retrograde is emotional downloads, especially around communication, where you need to communicate 4 times a year. And a lot of people are freaked out by it. There's a lot in the popular culture about Mercury retrograde as astrology becomes more popular. A lot of people fear it. I don't think we need to fear a Mercury retrograde. It could be an excellent time to really just look at how we communicate both with ourselves and with others. It's a great time to look back at contracts, revisit negotiations with people, finish negotiations that you may have started earlier in the year. You may not want to finalize those contracts during the actual Mercury retrograde because usually there's a piece of information missing, either on your side or the other party's side. So if you can wait till the retrograde completes, it's always better to do that then. But basically, during this Mercury retrograde, especially since it is in Leo, Leo is all about presentation. Well, not all about, but a big part of it is about presentation, showing up, and tapping into your courage. So this Mercury retrograde could highlight where you need to work on your courage in terms of how you communicate and how you do your branding, even potentially. This is a good time to really review, reframe, and realign. You can look at messages that you want to revise, reflection prompts that you may want to sit with for the next 3 weeks while Mercury is in retrograde. Where have I been performing instead of connecting? And also, where do I need to raise or amplify my voice? Since it is in Leo, this is a good time to look at where have you been keeping your voice small. On July 18th, we have Venus sextiling Mercury. This is actually a really nice and sweet aspect. It can help you harmonize your words with your values. This could be an excellent day to do content editing, revisit your branding, maybe even update your about page. This is also an excellent opportunity to reflect on how your business communicates love, connection, and care. A business tip, you could journal through old copy or offers to maybe uncover some fresh insight. July 20th, we have Mars opposing the North Node. Mars is our action, our drive, our ego. The North Node, soul, karmic growth, karmic direction. When it's in an opposition to Mars, this can be a tension between our instinct and our destiny. You might feel impulsive, or you could feel blocked, or, a desire to pivot in some way might show up for you around that time. And this is also an excellent time to look at, are you chasing goals from fear or is it from alignment? Tap in and really consider what would it feel like to have courageous soul-led action? And what would that look like for you? On July 21st, Venus is going to be squaring the North Node. This brings about questions around relationships, values, and self-worth. So in business, you may be pulled, or you may feel a pull between comfort and growth. And you also may want to look at releasing maybe any outdated aesthetics in your business or even in your personal life, or any audience pleasing choices. Are you doing things just because you think it's going to be popular and it's going to sell? Or is it an authentic reflection of who you are? Is your mission, your business, your creative vision, is it serving who you are authentically and the person you want to become? I think this is a really important question to sit with. Now that Uranus has moved into Gemini, we're going deeper into Pluto and Aquarius, and I feel like the combination of those two things, the rest of this year, really the next few years, I think is really about us honing in on who we are and how do we want to show up for ourselves? How do we want to show up in the world? So this is your business, your vision, your mission, your purpose is serving the evolution of your soul and helping you become more truly authentic in that expression. And then on the 22nd, Sun enters Leo. We're going to be in Leo season officially. Oh, so Leo loves to shine. It's the lion and likes to roar. So this is an opportunity to look at how you want to spotlight your creativity, your confidence, review how you want to show up in your leadership, in your businesses, and your families, and your communities. And I think this is especially key since it's happening during a Mercury retrograde as well. It's an opportunity to look at how can I lead from the heart, not based on just algorithms, for example. How can you be more visible in a way that honors who you truly are, that honors your soul's purpose? A potential ritual idea, maybe you could write down a Leo season mantra, something along the lines of I lead with joy and I create with courage. July 23rd, we have the Sun sextiling Uranus. The Sun, our identity, how we see ourselves, in the supportive aspect with Uranus, which is all about disruption, revolution. So this could be an opportunity for innovation to be fueled by your intuition. You may experience unexpected insights, or you may feel a change in what feels truly aligned for you. So basically, stay open to any kind of course corrections or soul downloads that might be coming through. This could be a good day to revise some systems, maybe look at how you want to do things. I myself am going to be looking at different ways that I want to do my newsletter. So you want to maybe check into that. This could also be an excellent day for decluttering your digital life, especially since I said we are going to be in Mercury retrograde at this point. So that's another use of a Mercury retrograde energy. Declutter the digital files, how you store things, double check things, review your backup systems, that kind of thing. July 23rd, Venus squares Mars. Venus, our values, our relationship to love and money, squaring Mars, which is our bravery, our courage, our ability to act. When they come in, well, actually, Venus is also the divine feminine, and Mars is the divine masculine. So when they square, that's a tense aspect. So we could be looking at the tension between the feminine and the masculine within ourselves. And then, this inner conflict, that tension between the inner and out. And as a result of that, this could be a great opportunity to maybe do some more shadow work, maybe a great day for a therapy session, healing session. This could also show up as conflict in relationships. So be aware that that's a possibility, or it may spark a difficult conversation between people. Um, you may also have some challenges potentially with clients or audience interactions. So have grace for the other person. Potential business actions. Basically, sit with it. Try not to force anything. This can be tension that you could also use for creative friction, not burnout. Take the time to really pause and ask, what am I really trying to prove? Basically, integration ritual here. So here are some reflection prompts for you. You can always pause this and replay it. Where am I being called to slow down and revise my message? What is the deeper purpose behind my current frustration or tension? How can I lead with more authenticity, even if it ruffles feathers? A mini ritual. You could light a yellow candle and write 3 truths that you are reclaiming during this Mercury retrograde. And this is a reminder that you can choose to be safe in yourself, what doesn't feel safe. Look at ways to do that. And if you need help, reach out to your support team, your friends, your therapists, supportive colleagues, family members, friends. You can talk things out with people. But that's basically it in a nutshell. Like I said, the biggest thing we have going on this week is Mercury turning retrograde. I do have a separate video on that. If you are receiving value from my videos and my channel, please do remember to like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. It does help me get the message out to more people. Feel free to comment below Mercury retrograde, or let me know any ahas that sparked for you during this video. And I'll also, if you have any questions, anything that's coming up, I am available for readings as well. You can email me. I'll put my email address in the comments below. And thank you for your time. I do always, I'm so grateful for all of you who return on a regular basis, grateful for the new people. Sending you much love, peace, and joy. Easefully yours, Darius.